Hey, awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to another 5 tips and tricks for 7 days to die. In this one, well, like I said, that's what we're going to be doing. But before we get started, I just want to say, if you do enjoy this type of content or my 7 days to die content, do make sure to leave a like, comment, and especially subscribe. It helps the channel tremendously. We also do stream every single day. We play a variety of games, primarily 7 days, but we also play other games sometimes to take a break. We also do have our Discord where you can showcase your builds, your character builds, and other stuff. Not just for this game, but for all other games. All those links are down in the description. But with all that beautiful stuff said, let's get into 5 tips and tricks. Well, first one is gonna be a bit easy, but some people might overlook, and that is skill magazines. And what I mean by that, for example, if you are trying to get more workstation stuff done so you can unlock Crucible, or even you're struggling to get workstation or even Forge, what you need to do is look right here. It says reading Forge ahead will unlock various workstationary tools, boost loot odds with advanced engineering. So if you put some points into advanced engineering, even just one, even though it doesn't say you're gonna get more magazines, it will help you with that. No, you'll get more workstations. It will also help you with stuff like traps, and electricians. So if you're trying to get electricity, you base it up with traps, workstation, advanced engineering is huge. If you read living off the land, if you put some points into living off the land, you'll have more sea books. Or if you put master chef, you'll find way more food books. Physician for medical, electrocutioner and or robotics, inventor for robotics. It's pretty nice. For vehicles, as a grease monkey, and this way you can see, so you can level your weapons or progress your build. For example, if you're going with rifle builds, you definitely want to put a point in that eye just because you're gonna get more of that. While if you are trying to go into more harvest tools, putting a point in -690 will help you a lot. Same with salvage operation for salvage tools, or advanced engineering, like with other couple skills, will give you more books for repair tools for clawhammer and nail gun. So that is pretty important. Now for tip number 2, this one is a little bit different, and that is mods. Now again, I'm creative, so you know that we're going to be using legendary M60. As you can see, I don't have any skill points, I believe. Yep, nothing machine gun. So for me, M60 will do 87.3 damage, right? Not bad, pretty good. But did you know that putting any mod on a weapon give it more damage? Now, as you can see, it says that it gives you fast, it helps you with fast target acquisition and improves weapon handling. So this weapon will go from 87.3 now to 94.3, getting +7 more damage. But it only does, it just helps us with better, gives us sight. Now if we put foregrip, just gives us more handling and action while firing this weapon from hip or while moving. I'll go from 94.3 to 101.3. Same thing with this one. It gives us way more ammo. It doubles our ammo. And now we do 108.3 damage. And with Rad Mover, what does it just removes the regenerative ability of radiated zombies for 90 seconds. And we get an extra 7. So with all those beautiful 4 mods, we get 28 more damage. Obviously, other weapons would be less, but you still get more damage the more mods you put on. So mods are huge for getting more out of your weapon. Be it melee, be it gun, be it bow or crossbow. Doesn't matter. Therefore, want to put that. Same thing for your tools. You put that stuff for your tools, you also do more melee damage, but also more block damage. So for like harvesting trees or mining ground. Now for tip number 3, and that is do not build a full mode around your base. We'll just use this as a test. So I've, for this purpose, made a full mode. Again, it's 1 run. Normally people build a little bit out, 3 mode, 4, 5 mode deep. But for this, we just build the 1. And the reason why I say do not build a full 360 mode is because zombies will have no easy way to get you, which means what they'll do is they will be If, okay, there's no easy way to get in, let's just go anywhere. So they'll start breaking your traps and will start breaking the base. So instead of that, what you want to do is give them away. So keep your moat, have 3, 4, 5 moat deep, but there's also the same thing for the wall. Give them a path, you know, and then layer this path with traps. So now instead of trying to go into traps, I'm like, oh, there's this path. This is the easiest way. Let us go through it in there. So in here, instead of spike traps, you can put blade traps, or SMG traps, or shotgun traps, or electrical fence traps, or any other traps, or even have it with a beautiful little, where is it at? Bars, or a scaffolding ladder rotated, right? Through advanced. There we go. You can sit there, on, and just poke them. They'll have easier ways since they will not go through that. So this is why I highly recommend not building a full 360 wall or 360 moat. Have a huge moat, have a nice wall. I'm not saying don't. I'm saying give them at least one block path and litter with traps, like blade traps, or shotgun, or SMG traps, or electrical fence traps. Just not spike traps, because they will break their air. Just the other traps. Like I said, traps that you get from right here: electrical fence, darts, blades, shotgun, SMG turret. Or you just, like I said, stay here so they'll have easy way, so you'll know where they'll come from. Now, with that said, our tip number 4 is, well, you know how you build the base, right? Let's say make this into, we'll make this one into cobblestone, we'll make this into cement, and we'll make this one into beautiful steel. So obviously they'll have more health than the wood. So wood has 500 health, I believe. This one has cobblestone has 1500, 5000 for cement, and 10,000 for steel. Obviously you want to try to get to the highest durability, which is steel, but you also don't want to make your full base, either be your main base, your horde base, or combo base, to look kind of bit ugly. So did you know that you can paint it? And paint is really easy to make. You know, you can make 215 campfire, or if you have chemistry station, each one will make 500 paint. And as you can see, all it takes is 1 chrysanthemum and 1 water. In either of those, you can make tons of paint. And did you know that, well, if you hold this, you can paint all sides, texture picker for, like, you know, cobblestone and stuff. You can copy block, you can replace paint, you can paint all over the surface, you can do just a paint roller, or just normal like a paintbrush. But you have 154 materials. You can paint the black TV, you know. You can make a bookcase, cabinet doors, a target practice in your main in your base. You make it to look like a little bit not cyberpunk, steampunk, like a little bit rusted metal reinforced. Look, you can make metal rivets. You know, you can make my more favorite, where is it at? Gray marble. You know. There you go, that beautiful look. Now it's not cobblestone, it still has the same durability, but looks better. And you can see, if I put it on paint all sides, it's gonna use 6. I used the 1 already, so that's why it's that. But you can change it at any time. Now that steel look like this, so you can make your base look amazing while having it be really durable. You don't have to be like, oh, I want my base to look nice, but I don't want to. But I want it to be, you know, durable. You can make it as durable as you want and paint it however you want. See, you can make it to look like Western wood. Now this cement, boom, Western wood look, you know. You can also have it like wooden fence or wood fence. And you can make it look really pretty. That's why paint is huge. Don't disregard it. Now, but last but certainly not the last tip is battery bank. And what I mean by that is how to charge it. That's pretty easy. So, okay, sorry. You know how there's three electricity method. There's the gas one, battery one, and then the solar one. Solar only, works primarily during the day. Gas one uses engines and gas, and you eat through gas. Well, you don't eat through gas, but it's annoying to restock it and farm gas for both. But the battery one is probably the easiest because you can recharge the batteries. If you didn't know that, I'm gonna show you how. So we're gonna use this battery bank, and we're gonna set it up right here. Okay, let's rotate it to simple. Boom. Now for this purpose, I don't have any drained batteries, but we're just gonna pretend that they're drained, right? They're drained, And in the meantime, you can use solar bank with a solar panel, or you can use the engine one. It will work the same. I'm using solar because eventually you want to have solar, But you set up the solar bank. Solar bank is really cheap, and you can get one solar panel through one of your quests tiers. But you can also buy them. They are really, really expensive. But you can lower that cost through bartering. But, with that, tier 4 gives you a max output of 25. It's not huge. I do not recommend it to have a ton just for your base. Unless you're a pro and you're going for a really, really long time, then yes, go ahead. But for start, mid-game, maybe late game, and you want to eventually switch, just go like 1 or 2 solar cells and you'll be fine. Right? Now, you have it set up. Now, unfortunately, it will not drain because we don't have anything connected. Now, actually, let us connect some wraps. Oh. Of course, as soon as I'm trying to showcase stuff, that'll be a bunch of infected. But that's not how I want it to look, but for this purpose, we'll just, we'll just throw in, okay. There we go, we'll throw in this 4 traps. And we're gonna connect this. Boom, right? Because we're gonna use 20, so we can connect it to 3 traps. Actually, let's get another battery so we'll have 4 so we can showcase it. That way it'll use more, whatchamacallit. Oh, we got level 6. Use more power. Hopefully it will drain the batteries that much quicker. Now, if you want to see the basic guide to electricity, with everything electricity-wise, let me know down in the comments. But we'll connect to all 4, and let's turn it on. I should have done it earlier, but no. Now, this will eventually drain your batteries, and the more stuff you have connected, the more it will drain. Right? So, how do you prevent this from doing it to the battery bank and not use a lot of electricity? As you can barely see it used a little bit. Right? Well, the easiest way is to have a backup. Primarily the solar panel, just because it is free electricity, so to speak, once you buy the panel and the bank. Oh, you want to set it up somewhere nice because you do not want this to get destroyed, because it is, like I said, very expensive. Well, not the bank, but the panel. And they're a bit rare. Besides getting the completion of the tier, it's going to be very hard to get the panels. Unless you're in a... Oh, excuse me. Oh, goddamn. Sorry, I'm sneezing. In the later stage of the game, it'll be easier to find. But, for example, you have this, right? It's drained a little. Now, let us disconnect all. So not drained anymore, right? So what you do is you connect your solar bank to your battery bank. Okay? And now, as you can see, it has a little bit, it drained a little. Now, over here, you want to turn this on, so it provides 25 power. and then you want to turn this on. This will not drain the power of this beautiful generator. What it will do is it will move the power from the solar panel into this beautiful solar or not solar, into battery bank, right? As you can see, if we move the cursor like so, I'm not going to touch it, it actually moves and recharges. So this way you can have two battery banks, one just providing power for your electricity setup, or if you need more, obviously battery banks, go ahead with that. And then you can have a separate battery bank that is just for refilling your batteries. This way you can have your tier 6 batteries or more powering your base, and then a second or third battery bank just to refill those batteries, so you don't have to craft more, you don't have to go out and spend the time looking for more batteries. And as you can see, boom, it takes, I believe, 14 or so minutes to charge a full battery from 0 to 100. And obviously if you're trying to charge all 6, I think it's gonna take you like 100 some minutes, so it's gonna take over an hour and a half, but it's still worth it than crafting. But that is all the tips and tricks I have for you today. If you do enjoy it, like I said, do smash that like button, leave a comment, and especially subscribe. But I hope this taught you some things, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye bye.